Hey everybody, welcome back to my unprocessed life. It's time to head home. Actually, it's time to head to my son's soccer game, or practice as it were. But it's been a pretty, apparently tiring. It's been a pretty uneventful day for the most part. I had a protein bar for breakfast, had some my liter of water to go with it. I then for lunch had some some grilled veggies along with a plain baked potato and some rice. And that's what I've had today. So pretty uneventful there. But hey, again, not raw vegan, not as healthy as I could be, but all things considered, for living out in the world and being somewhat unprepared, fairly unprepared for the day, other than, parsing my wits against the standard American diet, I did all right. So we got that going for me. And I don't have any idea what's for dinner. I do know that I'll have something. Of course, my family's in town, so I got to see what the plan is once we get to soccer practice, and once soccer practice is over, then we can see where we're going to go with food, or, there may already be a plan and I'm just unaware of it. And that happens sometimes, or frequently, or sometimes I'm supposed to have the plan. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you want to see pictures of things that I eat in the day that I don't forget to post, you can catch them in my Instagram feed. That's myunprocessed.life. And I have pictures of the grilled veggies over there, and of the hummus that I ate last night that I told you about this morning in this morning's video. And so you can see those there. And I'll actually be posting a picture of the papaya that we cut open last night. So the papaya is an interesting story, because about 2 years ago, maybe longer, but it was a while ago, my wife went and bought a papaya because we had seen so many people talk about how great papayas were on the interwebs, on YouTube. The raw vegan community is going nuts about how great the papayas are, and we bought one and we cut it open and thought, oh man, this is going to be awesome. And then it wasn't. It was not good. So she bought a papaya and we tried to eat it, and that didn't work. And so then my wife tried to blend it up and try to make, a smoothie out of it. And that wasn't any better. It really just turned it into a mush tasting sort of thing that we tossed out. And 2 years later, after watching some more YouTube videos and some people say how wonderful their papayas are and how yummy they are, I got another one. And I even talked to the people where I got the produce. I was at the farmer's market, and they actually had one sliced open that they were eating. And I said, can you please pick me out the best papaya you have? I want the one that's going to be the yummiest. I want the one that's the tastiest. And they gave me one, and I paid $6 for it, which really, papaya is going for like $1, anywhere from $1.25 to $1.50 a pound. And so, this was a pretty hefty papaya, several pounds worth. So I don't know if I got a good deal or a bad deal. I have no idea. But I do know that when we cut it open last night and tried to eat it, it tasted like kind of like a what's the best way to describe what this papaya tasted like? Kind of a watery cantaloupe with a kerosene aftertaste. Now, those of you that like papaya, you're probably saying, oh, you did something wrong, or you didn't let it get ripe enough, or, I don't know. Maybe that's true. But I've gone twice and and it was super soft. Like, and we read on the internet, hey, how do you test your papaya? You know, when you press on it, it leaves an indentation, you know, and so forth. So we thought it was ripe enough, and it cut like butter. Like, I mean, it just sliced right through that thing like it was nothing. So for most fruits, I would assume that is pretty ripe. And I tried to eat it, and oh my goodness, it's a beautiful orange color on the inside, and you look at it, man, it's a pretty fruit, but it was, again, you know, kind of like a watery cantaloupe with a nice kerosene aftertaste to it. And when I say nice kerosene aftertaste to it, I mean, oh my God, it was not as bad as durian. Now granted, I've never had a good durian, and I know people eat those things and they say it tastes like a sweet custard, but I had a durian one time that I bought from an Asian market, because that's where I usually get my jackfruit, and where I thought I would get durian from. Well, the durian that I got at the Asian market comes from Thailand or an Asian country, but the way they send it over is they freeze it, and then they send it over, and then you get it out of the freezer and you thaw it and you eat it, and it is horrific. Yes, it is horrific, which is because I'm supposed to not use bad language on YouTube, I'm not going to. However, it was horrific. My wife wanted to try durian, and so we brought it home, and she cracked it open, and it had this unique smell to it, and then she decided to taste some of it, and I could tell by the look in her face that it wasn't what we really were looking for. And then she said, here, try a piece, and she put a piece of that in my mouth, and as I was running for somewhere to spit it out, all I could think of was, my God, what have you done to me? And when I did spit it out, I was like, why would you do that to me? Why would you stick that in my mouth? Oh my God. So durian was worse than the papaya, but the papaya reminded me of my durian experience. And so I've still got a half, 3/4 of a papaya sitting at the house. Now, my wife said that she was going to try to put it in a smoothie and fix it today, but I remember a couple years ago, and it didn't work out then either. So I'm assuming that papaya is going to be tossed, and we won't try another papaya until someone gives it to me for free and says, hey, try this papaya. It really tastes good. And then I'm going to try it, and I'm going to look at him and say, why have you done this to me? What have you put in my mouth? Because I just think papayas suck. At this point, I mean, I've tried it twice, and maybe I've done it wrong twice, but, you know, and maybe it's an acquired taste, but if that is the case, I probably won't be acquiring that taste, at least not for a while. So, yeah, not a big fan of papaya, not at all. I'll go with the guavas, I'll go with the mangoes even, and we all know what kind of an experience I had with the mangoes. So, and I don't remember which my unprocessed life that was, but you might want to look up the mango incident. So I'm gonna stick to some fruits I like, and papaya is not one of them. So, Bu-Bya Papaya. I can't believe I actually said that. All right, till next time, y'all have a really great day. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really enjoy spending time with you. I know you have lots of different options of places that you can spend your entertainment time. So thank you so much for spending time with me, because I know there's other places you can go, and it means a lot to me. So thank you. All right, till next time, y'all have a really great evening. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. Of course, you can email me at myunprocessedlife@gmail.com if you have any questions. If you like the videos, make sure you give them a thumbs up. And if you want to keep apprised of when the videos come out, usually twice a day throughout the week, then subscribe to the channel and you'll get notified every time a new video comes up. All right, until next time, y'all have a really great day. I will talk to you again real soon.